Hello my lovelies, it is time for another vlog, so stay tuned. So I've taken this past week off, whether I wanted to or not, to pretty much sleep because I have been very sick, and I was hoping I would be a lot better by now, but I'm not. I'm still very sick. I'm very dizzy. I feel pretty miserable. Apparently I have the flu with the touch of pneumonia, double ear infections, and a ruptured eardrum. So that's great. I haven't actually gotten a lot read, but I did start 5 Survive today. I was supposed to finish that in February and I didn't. So my plan is to try to finish that today because this Sunday we're doing our live show. That's the group book for the Thrills and Chills book club that I host with Clint and Dana. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm also probably going to do diamond painting because I can't do much of anything else today. I'm done. My body is done. I can barely walk at this point because my balance is off because of my eardrum. Let's see. I did get some mail that I wanted to show you. Came in this little box here. This is something I ordered off of Amazon. It was only like $6, $7, something like that. I'll link this down in my description if you want to get one for yourself. But it's a little coin, and on one side it says one more chapter, and on the other side it says go to bed. I thought this was super cute. Put that right here next to my bed. Also today I got some boxes from Barnes & Noble, and these boxes are wet and I'm concerned. It's very yucky out, so I hope that the books inside are okay. Okay, these in this box seem to be okay. The first one is The Island by Natasha Preston. It says, they said goodbye to their friends and family for the weekend. They weren't counting on forever. And then I also have The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. A shy bookworm enlists her charming neighbor to help her score a date, not knowing he's the obscure author she's been corresponding with in this sparkling and heart-fluttering romance by Christina Forrest. Now let me open this other one, which is way wetter than the other. Like, it's tears. I'm concerned. Okay, I think they're fine. This one, it looks a little bit wavy. Maybe a lot wavy, but I don't see like water damage. I think it's just the moisture made the pages a little wavy. But the books I think are okay. So the first one I have is Too Wrong to Be Right by Melanie Johnson. This says, Kat is on a mission to find her happily ever after. And then this one is Delicious Monsters by Liesl Samberry. This cover is really cool looking. And let's see. This is a haunted house thriller packed with cryptic mystery, dark humor, and bone-chilling twists. Samberry approaches the grim recesses of intergenerational trauma with diligence and bravery. The odd ghosts, fearless prose, and raw character dynamics make this an absolute page-turner and a win for psychic fiction. And that was a blurb by Ryan Douglas, author of The Taking of Jake Livingston. Anyway, I think this looks really cool. Like, oh. Okay, so I think I'm going to get my robe because I'm chilly. I might be feverish again. And clear off a space and work on this diamond painting that I've been working on. And listen to 5 Survive. So I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday. I guess you could say yesterday I took as my self-care day for spring in a reading-a-thon. I finished reading 5 Survive, or listening to 5 Survive, and it was okay. 5 Survive, you have this group of 6 friends. They are in an RV on their way to, I forget where, for spring break, and they're all traveling together by RV, and they kind of get themselves lost on their way there, and find themselves trapped and stranded, and somebody's attacking them, and the person attacking them is wanting secrets revealed. To me, it felt very weak. Literally, it was halfway through the book before much started happening. I was bored a lot of it, and for the most part I thought I was going to give it like 2, maybe 2.5 stars. There were some things towards the end that I appreciated, so I ended up giving this a 3-star. And later today I have the live show, because that was our group book for the Thrills and Chills book club, hosted by me and Dana and Clint, and we're doing like a live show over on Dana's channel. But that did knock off quite a few things for the spring in a reading-a-thon. So road trip was to listen to an audiobook, so I listened to that via audiobook. I also marked off my take a day for yourself self-care day, because every day right now is kind of a self-care day. Also, Marty and I, as far as like the self-care day, he is getting ready to go on this outage schedule, and so he's gonna be working a ton, and so we now don't have to quarantine from each other anymore. So that's been fantastic, because he's had COVID and I've had the flu, so we've had to stay away from each other. But yeah, we started watching a stupid show on Netflix. It was funny because I was like, we were gonna eat together in here, and I was like, you want to watch something stupid? And he was like, sure. And so I put on a show that I thought, this is something I don't really care if I watch any more than just like the first episode. And then we ended up watching all 12 episodes, and they were like all around an hour long. And that was Perfect Match. It's a stupid dating reality TV. It was totally trash TV, and we were hooked. We watched all of it and we had a great time. And he asked me, because he's sleeping right now because he's having to go onto a night schedule, but he asked me before he went to sleep if later tonight, after we do our live show and all that, if we want to veg out in front of the TV and watch another something stupid together. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, that was how I spent my self-care day. Okay, next I did the prompt Love is in the Air, read a romance or book centered around friendship. Granted, this was very much not romance, but it was centered around friendship because there's 6 friends in this RV traveling together. So 5 survive counted for that. And if you didn't catch it, there's 6 people, only 5 survive. Then for the prompt spring break, read a book with travel or vacation. It counted for that because, again, they're traveling. They're literally going on spring break together. Refresher TBR. You already saw, I think, the books that I got. I think I showed on Friday. And then Tiny Umbrellas, drink your favorite iced beverage. Marty's been getting me the caramel iced latte from McDonald's. When he would stay up until that time, we'd have breakfast together before he'd go to sleep. So yeah, I've got quite a few things marked off here. No bingos yet. But I also have my Sipsby box for the month, and I thought I would do a little opening of this. Let's see. Some interesting new things on here. It says, join us for a cup of tea. 30 days of tea. Join the challenge. Start any day. And there's like a QR code. There's also join a tea workshop Wednesdays at noon Central Time. Okay, so tea matches for Melanie. Well, they stopped writing the month. I guess it's because they've gotten kind of off schedule maybe. It says, "Hi Melanie, we hope you fall in love with your tea matches this month because it's the sweetest time of year to curl up with a cozy cup of tea to warm up from the lingering winter chill." And let's see. The first thing I have here are 4 packs of Stash Orange Spice black tea. And let's see, this is high caffeine. Orange Spice blends full body black teas with cinnamon, orange peel, and orange oil. The result is a very aromatic tea that has a flavor of zesty orange and spicy cinnamon. This sounds fantastic. Oh yeah, it does say the month on air. It says it down here. This sounds fantastic. I think this is going to be very nice to have while I'm still recovering. Oh, I didn't tell you. You can choose caffeine levels. You can choose whether you want individual bags or loose leaf tea. You go on and you fill out this whole little quiz, and they customize a box to your tastes. And then when you get your box and you try your teas, you actually can go and rate each of those teas, and it helps them customize even more. If you get loose leaf tea, you get these little individual tea bags that you can put your tea in. I get a mix of everything, like tea, like caffeine levels and loose leaf and individual bags and all that. So, all right, next up, this is by Ticino. Roasted herbal tea, chocolate raspberry. Oh, sounds so good. I got 4 bags of this. I personally love like fruity and desserty teas. Those are my favorites. This is caffeine free. Who can resist a luscious chocolate cake dotted with crimson raspberries? Enjoy this delicious brew unsweetened or add a touch of maple syrup to boost the fruitiness. Oh. Sounds fantastic. Okay, then I got a couple of loose leaves tea. The first one is Sipsby Test Kitchen Dutch Baby. This is herbal tea, and there's 4 servings of it. This one is caffeine free. Take yourself out to brunch with a cup of Dutch Baby tea. This delightful blend is subtly sweet and fruity, just like a classic Dutch baby pancake. Okay. And then the last one I have is another loose leaf. This is August Uncommon Tea. Big Easy. Pineapple Caramel Green Tea. Oh, this sounds so good. It tastes like pineapple cake, caramel beignet, dried lemon peel. Feels like a lazy stroll through the French Quarter. Oh my gosh, that sounds freaking amazing. So yeah, this one's called Big Easy. It says contains caffeine. You've never had a green tea this rich and sweet. When you taste it, you'll swear you just had a bite of pineapple cake and a caramel beignet. Oh, these sound so good. This box is so dead on for me. Like they know what I like. Also, I don't know, all the medicines I'm taking or whatever, I think they're very dehydrating, and so I can't seem to drink enough of anything like Gatorade, tea, water, soda, doesn't matter. Can't seem to drink enough, so it's good to have some extra things. Okay, so my plan for today, well, I'm freezing right now. My plan for today is to edit. I need to edit. Have I read it? And at 5 I have my live show with Dana and Clint, and then this evening vegging out in front of the TV with Marty. And somewhere in there I'm going to also work on a book I found on Hoopla. This is not part of any of my TBRs, but I'm adding it because so I kind of already read the books that I was going to read for my TBR Knockout for March. I ended up reading in February because like I combined my TBRs. So I decided to add another book. 5 Survive kind of works for the strong female lead, I feel like. which I could mark off on here as well, but I needed one that involved, you know, something involving like women's rights kind of thing. So I'm listening to Unscripted by Nicole Kronzer. Let me see if you can see it. I actually have a physical copy of this book somewhere. I've had it for a really long time. I think I actually have an ARC of it. So a really, really long time. So that can work for spring cleaning as well. But this, let's see. Here's what it says on Goodreads. A funny and timely debut YA about the toxic masculinity at a famous improv comedy camp. 17-year-old Zelda Bailey Chu has her future all planned out. Improv camp, then Second City, and finally Saturday Night Live. She's thrilled when she lands a spot on the coveted varsity team at a prestigious improv camp, which means she'll get to perform for professional scouts, including her hero, Nina Knightley. But even though she's hardworking and talented, Zelda's also the only girl on varsity, so she's the target for humiliation from her teammates. And her 20-year-old coach, Ben, is cruel to her at practice and way too nice to her when they're alone. Zelda wants to fight back, but is sacrificing her best shot at her dream too heavy a price to pay. Equal parts funny and righteous, Unscripted is a moving debut that Prince Award winner Nina LaCour calls a truly special book written at exactly the right time. And I know this involves like the whole Me Too movement and all of that. So this was first published in April 21st, 2020. And since I had an ARC, I'm sure I got it before that. I probably got it at like when I went to BEA and BookCon before all the COVID stuff. So yeah, I've had it a while. So it'll be good to get that knocked off. Okay, so that's my plan. I'm gonna go, and it'll probably be tomorrow before I talk to you again. Who knows? So I don't know when exactly the last time I vlogged was. Pretty much since Monday. My days have literally been editing and schooling Xander and sleeping. That's about it. Yesterday I had a massage, which was fabulous. I needed it after everything. But other than that, yeah, editing a lot because I didn't really edit much during that whole being sick thing. So yeah, I kind of got backed up on all of that. I did, however, finish reading Unscripted, which fulfills my prompt for TBR Knockout for a book dealing with women's rights. This book is about a girl and, well, her brother and her brother's boyfriend, they all go to this improv camp, and she gets selected for the varsity team, and there's only like 5 girls in the whole camp. A lot of the guys, like all of the guys on the varsity team, are very misogynistic, very just awful, and they don't think girls really are all that funny, and anytime she has a part, it's like the dead prostitute, or the slutty librarian, or the sexy secretary, things like that. And it's just, it's really just disgusting how they are. And her coach is very hard on her and just constantly berating her in front of the team. But then when he's away from the team, he's overly nice and touchy, and he's like 20 and she's like 15, and yeah, it's not a good thing. And she's having to deal with the fact that she wants to be in the show at the end, the big show, because that's the kind of thing that's going to get you further in your career later. And her like hero, Nina Knightley, on like Saturday Night Live is going to be there as an alumni. And Nina Knightley was on the varsity team 15 years ago, and she was the last female that was on the varsity team. And she wants to, you know, meet Nina and show her, you know, that she's good at what she does. But the guys are making it very, very hard for her. And this is kind of her finding her way through that and standing her ground, and the other girls also helping her, and other guys too, standing up for what's right. Anyway, I give that 4 stars. Also, I was doing some cleaning and I found a book that kind of got buried under some boxes, and I'm not sure how long I've had this one. I don't really know. But this was a Barnes & Noble, probably a pre-order. So let's open it up. Okay, this is Haley Aldridge is Still Here by Alyssa R. Sloan. Let's see if the receipt tells me when it was sent. Looks like January 27th. Okay, anyway, let's see. From the author of The Unraveling of Cassidy Holmes comes another sharp page-turning novel about a former child star and Hollywood it girl who is now fighting back against the conservatorship that has controlled her life for the past decade. Oh yeah, this is the book that made me think, you know, this is pretty much Britney Spears' story in like YA fiction form. Yeah, I'm excited to read that. That would have been a good one for this prompt too. Oh, you know what? Let me get my bingo board and see what unscripted fits for that. Okay, it can work for spring cleaning, a book that's been collecting dust, because that's a book that I've had for a long time. I'm not sure where it is. It's probably in a closet in my guest room right now. But I believe I have the arc of it. So yeah, I've had it a few years. What else? Oh, it'll also work for Women's March for a strong female lead. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Still no bingos, but I'm like 2 away. Also, I have a package here, and this is from my friend Dana. She is one of my subscribers, one of my coffee patrons, one of my dearest friends now. But also we co-host the Thrills and Chills book club, me and her and Clint, and she sent us some things for that. Oh, there's a card. This is Melanie. Let me see if I can read this out loud. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, I love this. This says, "Sweet friend, thank you so much for your friendship and encouragement. You have been so supportive of me as I embarked on this booktube journey and have been a constant place I could turn to with questions. I can't wait for us to book, shop, and hang in person, LOL. Thank you again for going on the book club adventure with me. I hope you enjoy these goodies. They aren't perfect, but they are definitely made with love. So sorry it took so long to send. Love, Dana." Thank you, Dana. I love you too. Oh, I'm excited to see what's in here. Oh my gosh, my shirt. I'm so excited. I've seen her shirt and I knew she was making us shirts. So that's the only thing I know of. I know she said there's other stuff in here too, but that's the only thing I knew for sure was in here. And mine is pink. How cute. It's Thrills and Chills Book Club. Oh, I got like little wormy stuff on it, but yeah, it's cute. I can't wait to wear this at the next book club thing we do. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is awesome. I don't know how she did this. She made this little, it's a little wooden box. It looks like a book. And it says Thrills and Chills Book Club. And it says completely Melanie on the side. How cool. I love it. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put in here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. I'm definitely gonna have it sitting on my shelf like this though. That's very cool. Oh, there's more. Oh, this is cool. There's some of the glitter from the tissue paper has stuck to it as well. Like I noticed there's one piece of glitter there and there's one piece of glitter on this. This says book vibes only. And it says completely Melanie on the other side. This is so cute. And we got a little metal straw. I love this so much. This is so very cool. I'm thinking I probably have to wash this by hand to make sure not to mess this up. Because it looks like it actually already got a little chipped. I don't know if that was from my ring or what, but I don't want this to get messed up. This is awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anything down in here. There's a lot of worms in here. I might reuse these worms and tissue paper for, oh, there's something else. For Easter baskets. Oh, that is cool. It's like a wine tumbler, and it says what happens at book club stays at book club. Oh, and it says Melanie on it too. I love this so much. Oh, there's a worm in here. One little wormy. Again, I think this is probably going to be a, yeah, it's hand wash anyway. I'm so excited. Like, these are so cool. I wonder how she did this. Like, is that, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her. That's so cool. Okay, I feel like that's everything in here. I'll double check with her to make sure I don't accidentally throw something small away. But that is so cool. Thank you so much, Dana. This is awesome. I really can't wait to wear my shirt or drink out of any of this. And I just love it. Oh, thank you so much. This is so cool. Okay. Love it. I have to write her now. Okay. So tonight, the only thing I'm pretty much going to do tonight is continue editing because I have another video I have to edit. And I need to try to get that done before I go to bed tonight. And it's already 9 o'clock at night. So I don't know if I'll get it done or not. I think I'm going to probably end this vlog here and start a new vlog tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.